to start a book on this, I think, fantastic topic. So it's female art in Venice in '78. So when we were asked to make the catalog, it was they sent us this book, which was produced. It was a reprint of the original catalog, which is this is the original one. Yeah, and you can discuss what is nicer. We're Anna Moschioni and Irma Boom, me, are book designers, so we're very critical about what is good and bad. But I think that the you should always go to the original. The original is always better than a repro. And here, people try to make something else, and that's what we try to avoid when we were asked to make a new edition of with the same topic for the Fondazione. And so you see, we made a completely new cover, but we kept the size, so you can really keep the books together. And what we also did was there's a huge reference to the first catalog, which has maybe I should show it, because I think you see it's a book with 3 columns. It's in one language, I think it's only Italian. Yeah, and we made a book in 3 languages, and but we remained to 3 columns, and I think so. There's a huge reference to the first book, so to the '78 book, but we gave it a new, more 2024-25 feeling, but it's in 3 languages: in English, German, and Italian. The center of the book has the exhibition remade here at the Fondazione. And so it's the core of the book, because the exhibition, of course, also in Venice was important. And to see the exhibition now in the book is also an evidence that it took place. And we also have images from the Venice Biennale in this book. But you really get a good view of the exhibition here. And what is an interesting part, so the book has 3 parts. So the first exhibition in Venice in '78, that's here. You have a sort of documentation of it. The exhibition here in full color, and then the third part of the book has contributions by new commissions. And also we are in the book. That is very kind. So the Fondazione asked us something to make a contribution, and then we thought, Anna and I thought, it would be nice to see how many books we made where females were involved, and it was more than we expected. And so that is, you can see here a sort of selection of these books. And it is interesting that also there's a sort of revival, I think, of the females behind the male. So we made a book on art for Artec on Alvar Aalto, but it's not only about Alvar; it's also about Aino Aalto. And we did a book on Sonia Delaunay. Everybody always talks about Robert Delaunay, but we did a book on Sonia Delaunay. So there is a sort of a new interest in female art, maybe. And yeah, and what is interesting about making books in general is that making books is also the evidence of something what took place. So if you have an exhibition, like of course, which was happening in '78, there was a catalog, but I don't know how big the print run was and how well it was distributed. But for me personally, as a bookmaker, it's all about sharing information. So we were trying to make this a very generous book. So a reprint basically of the Venice book, the evidence of the exhibition which took place here at the Biennale, and then the new works. And again, it is an evidence of a show which took place. So a show disappears, an exhibition disappears, and a book remains. And what is nice about making books, a show is on one spot, is only on one place, but a book can travel around the world. And that is why for us, for Anna and me, making a book like this is important, also to share with the world what was happening in Venice and here in Bolzano, and the new realized works, so that we can share it with a large audience around the world. The book is printed on a special paper which emphasizes on the physicality of the book. It's a very supple book, so it has a very good relation to your body and to your hands. The paper is very pure. It is just water and one plant. It's the most purest paper I think you can get at the moment. It's paper with our own recipe. It's called IBO2. It's 80 grams. And what is the beauty of the paper, that it has a certain opacity, so you can see through a bit, and it's very soft, so it's very tactile, and which is works very well with the subject of the book. It's about materialization of language. And we talk. A book is also a material, and to emphasize on the haptic quality was for us also very important. You see that the opacity, the transparency is playing a role in how we designed the book.